How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 25 video. I do feel like I need to add a little bit of context to the video. I don't want you guys thinking this is a clickbait title. This was, in fact, a very cocky trash talker that's playing in Madden. Unfortunately, unlike the Mortal Kombat videos I post, Madden 25 does not allow you to record the other person's voice in the game chat unless you're using a capture card. And my capture card, must have gotten busted or something, but the quality has gone way downhill. So if I use the capture card, the video's all grainy and it's laggy and it's not fun to watch. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about why this guy is such a cocky trash talker. Basically throughout the game, and you'll see it a little bit, I just edited the highlights through it. I'm not going to talk through every highlight and talk about what happened in that play. I'll let you figure it out for yourself. But after he scores his first touchdown, I get the ball back. On 3rd and 1, I'm trying to do a little boot pass to Tucker Kraft. He's wide open, but I pressed X way too soon. So I pressed it while he's still in the handoff, the fake handoff animation. So by the time I actually can throw the ball, I let go of the button, and I just kind of mistimed the whole thing, get sacked. Or I just drop incomplete pass, and then on 4th and 1, I don't get the QB sneak, he stops me, and from that point on, the dude was on the mic nonstop talking. Anytime he made a play, he's like, yeah, you can't stop me, you suck, like, I'm just going to run out the clock this whole game, I don't even have to try. And when I got the ball, basically the same stuff, and there was a play later in the game where I have the ball, I have a chance to run out the clock and score the game-winning touchdown, and I have a wide open receiver, and I just threw it too late because I was still running, or I threw it too early, I was still on the back foot, so the pass was way behind the receiver. The guy intercepts it with less than 2 minutes left, or just before the 2-minute warning, and he just hopped on the mic the whole time going, "Bye-bye, bye-bye." Super obnoxious. You can even ask my wife, she was sitting right next to me. Miss Scruffy and Scruffy Jr. were just sitting there chilling, hearing this guy be super obnoxious. And then at that point, there's 2 minutes left in the game. I'm out of timeouts. He can just take a knee and run out the clock. And this is where he starts getting cocky. He's like, no, I'm going to keep scoring. I'm going to run up the score because I can on you. You suck. You're not going to be able to do it. And he's saying this stuff in the game. And it sucks that I couldn't record that voice for you so you guys could hear it yourself. But I'm just repeating to you what he said. So he goes on for that for a while. And that turned out to be his downfall. Because with 5 seconds left in the game, he scores to go up by 8 points. Now, all he had to do at this point was kick a field goal with the extra point, go up by 9, and there's no way I can win. Instead, he decides to be super cocky, and I don't want to spoil too much of the ending, but I will let you guys watch for yourself and see this amazing comeback. And obviously, by the thumbnail, you know I do come back. But I don't want to spoil too much of how I come back, or even if I end up winning the game. Maybe I just came back in overtime and forced overtime and still lost. So that's all I really have to say. There'll probably be more information in the description or the comments, so if you guys do care, just check there. But again, this guy was just getting super cocky and trash talking the entire game. And so this is the video of that. Again, I apologize that you are not able to see or hear the actual trash talking from this guy's voice, but you can kind of tell it's there in his gameplay. Will mention one more thing later in the video, so I'll make another audio recording for at the end, just to explain the play. But as for now, that's all I have. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.
Than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain. And he's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice...
To hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
As they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Dillon. And good blocking up front.
Back ready. Hunt.
A draw to Dillon. And he will work this down inside the 1st down.
Here we go. Set.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be intercepted by Darius Slay. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to air this one out for Jones. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
What the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face first and goal.
Here we go. Go.
The quarterback forced Thomas on third down and goal.
Here we go. All right.
Throwing here on third and goal. He's going to get this down to the 8, but that... And this one right down the middle. It's good. And second down.
Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now he'll air one out. That's caught. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
Come on, set.
Now, faking the give. This is caught at the 2. And this in need of a recovery and a quick field goal. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That was their last shot. They've got no...
First and 10.
Here we go, son.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. A dive and a catch. Incredible. The Steelers going to use this to go.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Easy, easy, easy. Up, up.
First down. Field. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
17-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Fields. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
To keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on. I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
That is incomplete. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
Devontae Turpin on the return. The Packers take over at first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Alright, this is the other play I want to explain real quick, and this is where the guy got really cocky. At this point, I wasn't really sure if he was just throwing the game or if he was being super cocky, but at this point he was on the mic saying, "I can run a play like this, you suck so bad, I don't even have to try." And what he's trying to do here is blitz everyone at the point where, you know, he can sack me before I throw the ball, but then he sends one guy back in case I can't get the throw off. So this is where I thought he might have thrown the game on purpose, but he was actually hopped on the mic to say why he ran this play, and that it was because he thought I sucked so much I wouldn't be able to do anything with basically 4 wide open receivers.
Well, that's only step one, Mike. You can't exhale just yet. And as you say, a critical play coming up. Do we keep playing, or can this deep...
That is hot! They get the 2 points they need! How about that comeback? No time left. We are headed to overtime. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Throwing is Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact.
Here we go. Hey, Chan. Tonight.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. This one intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He is